What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in back to the channel. Today we're in the garage because we need to show you something at night and during the day. We're going to be replacing a majority of the lights inside and out of the vehicle, swapping from halogen to LED, as well as retrofitting some Jeep headlights into the Miata. They're going to be way brighter, people are going to see us, it's going to be safer. It's a fairly easy install, and for the most part, it's pretty cheap. I'll show you what we got. Unfortunately, this isn't our garage. If this was our garage, it would be way cleaner and it would look a lot cooler. It's so bad. We'll eventually have videos of like DIY dream garages from transformations and all that stuff, but for now this is grandma's garage. So we'll move right into this. This is our Jeep headlight. We got these off of Amazon or eBay. I can't remember because it's been so long. We got them for like 45 bucks. They're cheap, they work, they're super bright, and they're plug and play. Now this light, we actually have these on the Miata, the blue one. They're just so good. It's just a great overall headlamp. So here they are. They are 7-inch universal round headlights. These specifically are meant for a Jeep, but the Jeep headlights can actually be fitted inside the housing of the Miatas. And you know what? Actually looking at this, these are slimmer. So on the back side of this, you have your main harness that's going to get you your main power, and you can leave it like that, but they also have these two wires here that lets you give the option to run the halo ring. Lena knows how to do that, so we're going to do that today, right? Are you up for it? Maybe. We'll see. All right, let's throw these in. So we're going to take our screw gun here, and there's 2 screws on each side. Pretty straightforward. And this will give us access to lift off this trim piece here. Just like that. Once we remove those 3 screws, it'll take off the ring and the headlamp itself. So careful not to drop it. And once they're loose, twist it and they'll pull right off. And there is our nasty old harness. That is disgusting. And now you just grab your new one and plug it right in. We're actually going to save this for another video because we're kind of on a time crunch today. So we're going to throw our little piece on top because that's our high beam. We got it in place, so we can go ahead and throw our ring back on. So after about 10 minutes of struggling, we eventually got our retainer ring on. It is super tight because the back side of this bulb actually has a little tab. You can break them off, but we didn't want to, so we just dealt with it. And I just want to show you guys before we start moving on to the rest of the bulbs around here what the difference is between halogen and LED. So check this out.
Oh.
Much brighter. That's a big difference. So now that we saw the difference between halogen and LED, we're going to throw this housing back on and continue with the rest of it. So we got our housing on this one. That looks great. So we're going to move over to the other side and knock that one out. I'ma break that spine, shorty. I'ma want you in.
It looks like a chocolate frog.
So cute!
Whoa. Holy moly.
So we're actually running out of time. It's Halloween, so we're gonna go finish up the rest of this stuff tomorrow, and you guys will never know if I didn't say that. Okay, bye. All right, guys, and we're back. It's been like 2 weeks, I think, but we're gonna tackle the rest.
I forgot what we were doing.
Yeah, I totally forgot what we were doing. We already tackled the front headlights, and now we're moving on to the turn signals. And again, if I haven't said this before, we are going to leave links down below for you guys to get all these parts for your car. So we're going to remove the front turn signals in the Miata. I'll do a before and after so you guys can see how bright the LEDs get versus the halogen. Screwdriver, 2 holes in the front, obviously super simple. Quarter turn on the back side here. Pulls right out. Got our new bulbs. If you've actually never seen what LEDs look like, all those yellow pieces there, those are all lights. Press in, twist out, and press in, and twist to the right. Now we're good. Throw this right back into our housing and screw the turn signal back in. So now I'll show you guys the difference between the LED and the halogen bulbs. So I'm going to swap the other one out right now. So we're moving to the back. First up is going to be the license plate bulbs. So right here is our location. Ooh, that is hot. This is our location for the license plate bulbs. And look at how much brighter that is. Our other one is here. Just be careful. If you can, don't have them on because they do get very, very hot. But not the LEDs. So I'll show you before and afters. Alright, so we're going to swap out the turn signal, the reverse lamp, and the brake bulb all in one go. There's going to be 2 tabs right here behind the taillight. Push them in and wiggle them out. As you can see, the previous owner actually already has LED brake lamp bulbs, but he did not do the turn signal or backup light. Now our reverse lamp is actually an 1156 bulb. So we just got bright white. Much nicer.
Dang, that is bright as hell.
Just pops right in there. Then our turn signal bulb is right here out in the corner. And now to replace these, we got an 1156 in the amber color. I'll turn on the flashers for you guys. We'll go and pop it back in. And the last section we're going to do is going to be the gauge cluster. It's honestly my personal favorite just because you're driving, this is where you live basically, and having that gauge bright and in your face is always a good thing. So we got some T10 bulbs here. You can get any color you want, so they stick into the gauge cluster just like that. So you got 6 on one side, 6 on the other, and then 6 in the front. Super bright. We got bright white. You can get pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, whatever color you want, but I just like the OEM look. And this is really easy to do. They're about 10 bucks for this pack specifically, but we're just gonna get a screwdriver, one on each side, pull this plate off, remove the, I'll just show you. Only a couple more screws till it's out.
Yeah, you have it. And you just reach behind and twist off and they pop right out. You're just gonna pull the old one out of the housing and replace it with the LED. Like so. And push and it'll find its way in, and then you can twist it. Repeat this process for the rest of them.
Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for today's install. Did full LED swap on everything, just about everything. I'm very happy with the way it came out. We did this job a few months back with the blue Miata actually, and I had to do it to this one since I'm dailying it. It's the little details in a build, or a daily driver even, that makes it that much more pleasing to drive. Being able to see at night is huge for me. I'm pretty sure it's huge for you guys too. So we actually didn't get to do the side reflectors because we have a wiring issue with this car. We have to rewire a couple things here and there. But if you do want to see a comparison of before and afters and what it looks like maybe with clear tail lights, or I should say clear side reflectors, I'll leave a link above for the other video that we did on that blue Miata, just so you guys can check it out. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys stayed this long, leave a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 86 Goals. You can see all the behind the scenes footage over there. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.